Why don't you do what you do, what you do, what you do, why don't you do?
Today I'm building a potting bench. Oh, I'm so exhausted. Hopefully it's not too difficult to set up. Because I can't lift it out, can I? Well, at least, you know, it's packaged very nice and securely. Stop and think. There's a smarter way to do this. There we go. That is not where we go. It's beautiful. Okay, hold on. My main goal in the design of my garden is to make it look like I'm in a fairy tale. Like you've stepped into this whole magical world. So I love incorporating wood tones into anything and everything. And this is gonna go perfectly with everything. I have not seen a prettier potting bench. Okay, hold on. I am obsessed. Oh, I have sweat in my eyes. And then what is this? I think this is just to keep it safe. And then what is this? Oh, this is nice. Black and wood tones. I think this is the second half. Ooh. And there we have it. That is the second box. Guys, seriously, if I can build this, you guys can build it too. Okay, wait, but did I put this backwards? I did put it backwards. There we go. The only thing freaking me out now is the mosquitoes. Oh, there's one. Be gone, Satan. Next one. Oh, there's like 2 mosquitoes over here. Oh, you I have to attach this to this. Come on. Oh. Look how pretty. Wait, do these? Okay. So these are gonna go right here. Oh, yep, there you go. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so much easier to build than I thought. Oh, how pretty. Oh, so pretty. Why is my fork so itchy? Nika, look at this, girl. Don't you love it? So, oh, yeah, I set it up backwards, right? Did I? I did. Oh, it's pretty heavy. So that means we have to. To attach it with the screws. Where did I leave the screws? I think this is probably the most difficult part. It's just getting the last screws in. Come on, the sun is going down. I'm so sweaty. The mosquitoes are everywhere. When I tell you, I've been waiting for this day. We were at Disneyland, and the whole time I was just thinking about getting back home so I could build this bench and then start potting up more seedlings. Think. That's cute, huh? Oh, don't you start scratching it. Don't you even dare, madam. Oh, that's so pretty. And then it also came with these, which I think is to be able to hang all of my tools. Okay, the sun is going to be setting in the next few minutes, so let's hurry up. Screwdriver. This one. Sun's going down, sun's going down. Come on, I can do it. Dare I say I did it before the sun went down?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
It's the next day, so when I woke up in the morning, I looked at where this potting bench was and I wasn't happy with it. I just think it's so beautiful to be tucked away up against the wall. So I figured I'd make it a little statement piece. So whenever I'm filming or potting up any of my seedlings, I have a nicer view of the rest of the plants. And then for the backdrop, I'm not 100% in love with being able to see the roof right there. But my plans are to set up a trellis right here, an arch trellis, and I'm gonna grow most likely roses on there. I was looking through the David Austin website and I fell in love with the Lady of Shallot. They are these beautiful peachy roses. I don't have any peach colored roses. I tend to go for more softer pink, so I think that would be a beautiful addition here. And then also I looked up the Eden Rose, their climber, and it's out of stock. So hopefully they get it back in stock. So I'm kind of holding off right now because I want to order all of my roses at once. The next thing for this project is going to be building a seating tabletop. So I watched a few videos from Kevin and then Laura from Garden Answer, and they were building these seating tables on wheels. And at first I wanted to do the same thing, but my garden space is not that big, and if I build a table with wheels on it, I'm not going to be able to store it anywhere. And maybe I could use it, but I feel like it might be a little bit of an eyesore not being able to tuck it away somewhere. I wanted to build a seating tabletop, and I wanted to make it 8 feet long. That way I can set it up anywhere. Whenever it's not in use, I can just tuck it behind some of these behind some of the planters over there. And in order to raise it, I just bought some cinder blocks. These were extremely cheap. They were around under $2 a piece. I have 4 8-foot long pieces of 2x3, some 1/2-inch hardware cloth, and some fencing staples or poultry net staples. I got 2 different sizes because they didn't specify which size they used, so I got the 3/4 inch and the 1 1/4 inch. By the way, before I start on this project, keep in mind I'm not good at building stuff. I have my handy dandy toolbox. You guys will probably also notice the pumpkins. I told my kids at Jack Skellington probably drop them because mine have not started producing the orange pumpkins yet. I'm gonna mark these just so that I don't get them mixed up. Those are gonna be the 2 main ones. And I'm just gonna start marking off every 2 feet. You guys hear the hummingbirds? Those precious little babies. Okay, keep in mind this does not have to be perfect because most likely with me building it, it's not gonna be. I'm already second doubting myself. Let me just measure twice, cut once. Oh, even this one's crooked. Oh, this is getting so frustrating. Okay, let me like triple check just to be on the safe side. Ooh, same thing over here. All right, so next I'm gonna cut these up. I'm gonna be using this handy dandy little tool, which is a jigsaw, because I feel like this is the only thing that I feel comfortable using. I'm most likely not gonna hurt myself or others, probably. Let's do this. And no fingers missing, what? I'm sorry, but Pop the Builder who? I'm going to be using deck screws because I had to take apart some of my garden beds and the deck screws were perfectly intact, just like the first day I built them, even though they had been up for I think close to a year. They weren't rusted or anything. These are 3-inch. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start laying these in between right here. And then I'm using the deck screws that don't require pre-drilling because that'll just make the whole process a lot easier. I think once I have the base on, it's gonna be a lot easier. Also, I don't think I'm gonna have enough nails. Now it's just gonna be attaching these. I'm just gonna lay it out first and then re-measure. Why does this seem so much skinnier? Did I measure this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, okay, so then that means I have to do it like what? Damn it. This is the most annoying part. Okay, I'm just gonna try and space these out as evenly as possible, but I don't think it's gonna be 1 foot because it looks like I'm missing one. You know what? I think that'll work. I it looks even enough, and I am drenched in sweat. This one I might need to cut down a little bit more because it's not fitting right now. Yeah. Hey, this one's also not fitting. Is it just that this one of these wood pieces was warping down or something? Oh, yes. Oh, excuse me, madam. The whole table itself doesn't look too bad, especially if you squint and like tilt your head. It looks okay. And remember, I am not a builder, so this is as good as it's gonna get. Now I'm gonna go through and just reinforce it by adding one more screw. I want it to be super nice and sturdy. The main structure is done, and it's honestly pretty sturdy. Like, these are not going anywhere. It's got enough support. I flipped it over because this side is a bit more flush up on top, as flush as it's gonna be. So this next part is probably what's gonna take the longest because I'm gonna have to cut out every single one of these, which I think is why it's probably better to go with 1/2 inch. Ow. Because if you use 1/4 inch, you're gonna be cutting through so many more little squares. Ah! So I'm gonna wind up rolling this over the entire thing, but you guys see how it's way wider than I need it to be. So honestly, all I'm gonna do is keep cutting every single square until I finish all 5 feet. And then I'm gonna get another roll and I'm gonna do the exact same thing until I have enough to cover my entire seating table. I have the longest piece of the hardware cloth done and ready to go. The 3-foot piece will be a lot easier. But one thing I want to recommend is using gloves because I sliced up my finger within the first minute of trying to do this. So I'm gonna start laying it down like this. And I think I'm gonna start off with the smaller nails, the 3/4 inch, to see how easy they are to attach. And then I'll go in with the other ones if I need to. I think it's easier to do without gloves because the staples are just so small. Okay, this is gonna be a lot harder to do than I thought. I think the 3/4 inch size should work perfectly fine. It's just gonna be a pain in the butt. Because they're so hard to use. 5 down, a gazillion more to go. Ow! No! Ow, I just cut my finger again. This hardware cloth is so annoying to work with. I'm gonna be here for the next 10 years. I have the last piece ready to go. Be careful with those sharp corners. Oh, oh no! Okay, where does this even go? Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I don't need that anymore. Oh shoot, I forgot this entire side right here. This is what the tabletop looks like. Honestly, that's pretty good. I feel extremely proud of it. It's not perfect by any means, especially when you get up close, but from far away, it'll do. Oh, I'm so exhausted. So I'm gonna set it up now using the cinder blocks. I'm gonna leave it this way just because my kitten's like going through. I might wind up picking up 2 more just to add support to the center. Yeah. It works perfectly for all of my seedling trays. Oh my gosh, I think it looks so nice. And then if I really wanted to, I could also put the trays this way. That way I could fit a few more. Can I? Is it the same amount? Probably winds up being the same amount.